Good morning, everybody. We are back. We are back. The show is called TBR Show, which simply means the Big R Solution Sports Forum. It is myself and Saddam Maake, the Kaiser Chiefs fan. And then we also have Tshepang, who's going to join us not long. Saddam, welcome to the show and greet the viewers.
Yeah, morning, comrade, and morning viewers, and happy Tuesday to everyone.
Yeah, born at Lotata Stadium, the way they mobilize Angate. I know, Lebabi. Lotata Stadium.
Yeah, no, this is our time now to bring our happiness back.
Yeah,
so that's why we want to all the corners, province, regions, provincial league outfielder, we are together. Last weekend, it was all the meetings, all the launch, election and everything, because we want to bring our glory days back to Bloemfontein. It's going to be pop because it might happen, really unveiling your coach and players. It might happen on the day.
Mamela, Kinala Usumu, Kilisanda Wada, Uberega Lin. I used to talk to her football. Hey, but what is it? Hey, Yamuka all. So get them organize that hard problem. Because for Kimang, Sopla is a line Mara which was Santa Luki Sanker. So Skeramo Chatahol. Saddam, let me tell you, the good news is I'd like to thank the people in Zim, Cape Talk. It's a radio in Zimbabwe. They had a talk with me that was yesterday, and then even last week we had one. It's so pleasing to see that the influence has just spread as far as Zimbabwe. This lady Folak, she's the presenter, very brilliant presenter, doing a lot of research, very, very good lady. And then she's brilliant. I'm telling you, she's a very brilliant presenter. I enjoyed my show with her. Yeah, Saddam, bon, re tlo bua ka Euro le barakeng Euro Cup le Copa America. Well, I ke bone batho ba bangata, especially in England, they were hitting at Southgate. His substitutions, they were blaming him. I don't know who I don't know whether you watched the game. I watched the games, and I was impressed with the way England has played, as far as I'm concerned. They've done very well, and then for him to go up to the finals, for me, Southgate is on the right track. I don't know whether did you have a chance to watch those games and what's your take. I know my son loves Fallen, and when Southgate substituted Fallen, he was angry. Said, you know what? You see this guy. I also like Fallen, but sometimes you don't know what the coaches are looking for. Now, did you watch the games? Let's start with the Euro. And then we know everybody is talking about Lamine Yamal. The boy has caught the fire. He's doing exceptionally well. A brilliant player at his age. He has broken the record to play the Euro at that age and then to score goals. And he became the young player of the tournament. The young player of the tournament. And then that's a brilliant thing. Now, Saddam, did you watch the games?
Yes, I watched the game until the second half. The first half. Second half, I didn't watch it because I was tired, but I watched the highlights from the full game the following day. But the first half was promising, was good. Everybody thought maybe England will come up and whatever, but to me, I was not happy the way England played because I was worried even the sake of supporters. As you know, the England supporters, when they lose what they do. But anyway, it was okay because the better team win on the day. But for sure, it was a nice game to watch on the day.
Now, as you watch the game, Saddam, I don't know what impressed you most. I don't know whether you watched the entire tournament or you watching few games there and there.
Now I was watching there and there because I was busy, we used to do some other thing, commitment and other doing the arrangement, sleep for Bloemfontein in the election, go to Misa. But anyway, I used to see, but it was nice to see those teams go to the final because some other people, they didn't give England chance to go to final, but I watched it, but I enjoyed it anyway.
I'll tell you one thing. There's this player that I love so much, Walefatshe. Brilliant number 10. And then he's the one who scored the second goal and the winning goal. Although I must say, I wasn't impressed with Walefatshe, the way he played, because I usually watch him in La Liga. He's an excellent player. I love him so much. Very calm, calm and collected, He always played like in pocket. He likes playing in pockets, and he's doing extremely well as far as that is concerned. But as you can see here, is Thabal there, and then here is Lamine Yamal. Here is a young man, Williams, and then he was also on form. I know that Barcelona are chasing him. I wonder whether they will be able to net him. We know that Barcelona have a problem in terms of the fair play. And then here is Lamine Yamal. These are the trophies that he took a pic. But what I didn't like about Yamin Lamal is that I hope he was joking. And then, let me just assume that he was joking, that Messi was blessed by Yamin Lamal. We know the story of Yamin Lamal when Messi met him when he was 6 months old. And then, and then he says, Yamin Lamal is better than Messi, but I think it's a joke. So, yeah, this is the boy, and then he is on fire. And then Rodri became the man of the tournament, the MVP, the most valuable player in that tournament. So, but if you ask me, Southgate has transformed England. The English people, I think they must be happy that they played up to the final. All right. Up to the final. England, they don't go up to the finals. They are being knocked there and there, as you can see, the combination of Yamil Lamal and Williams was lethal. And then the score was 2-1. Southgate has done well. And the other thing that I like about Southgate, look, he has introduced new players. It's so difficult, Saddam, to introduce new players and young players for that matter. So you can see a foundation has been laid for England. So going forward, they have a solid team. And I hear people were bashing at Bellingham, his attitude. Some people are saying he's arrogant and so on. And then you see. So I think, you know what, the young man should be given an opportunity. People need to remember that Bellingham is only 21, so he will grow. But I would also appeal to players like Bellingham, all the players for that matter, if they can watch how humble Messi is, and not only how humble he is. From when he was young, he has always been humble. Kaka once said, the Brazilian Kaka said, Messi's got a problem. He doesn't realize that he's Messi. we know that he's Messi, but he's the only one who doesn't see that he's Messi. And he even said that even now, when Messi cried, I'll show you the injury, the bruise that he suffered. And then he said, Messi doesn't realize that he's Messi. Everybody knows who Messi is, the biggest footballer that we have ever seen. I'm happy that he was won the Copa America. So as far as I'm concerned, Southgate is coming up okay. You know Saddam as much as I know how difficult is it to introduce new players. With Kaiser Chiefs, it's not easy, and then but it's always good when you introduce young players and then you mix them. Remember the time of Tshepang Lebese, Dr. Kumalo, Tiki Tiki Moki. When they were playing,
Yeah.
the great players were there, Ace Jolen, Teenage, Malombo Lishaba, and so on. But if you look the 11 that Southgate introduced, it was almost the majority of young players. For me, I think Southgate need to be given an opportunity. He will win them a title. Remember, they went to the final after many, 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 many years. They haven't won the Euro Cup, okay? They last won the World Cup in 1966 when I was born, Saddam. Can you imagine? So I'm now 58 years old. They haven't won anything up to this point in time. All right. So what's your take about what I said?
No, I think you say a mouthful about that. The young players, they're good to get learn, and the players that with experience, they must be there to trying to advise the young one. The young one must also feel free that we grow watching this guy. Now we are playing together. They will learn, and then it's going to be okay. Young
Yeah,
players, they're good in the team.
I don't think people should be harsh too much. Otherwise, they won't be able to form a team when they keep on changing coaches and so on. This is the record of Spain. They last won in 1964. All right. The Euro Cup in 2008, they won another one, and 2012, and then 2024. We talk about 12 years after they won another one. So that's how difficult these tournaments are. So people need to 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 understand that it's not as easy as that. Saddam, I see that Pirates are doing well there in Spain. And then what's happening about Kaiser Chiefs in Turkey? Is anything that you'd like to share with us?
Yeah, I think we play 3 games, if I'm not mistaken. And we win 4-2, and then 2-0, and we lost 6-0. So now the other game that we're going to play, maybe the result will come. Remember that is a training, there's a pre-season called friendly game. But we need to get the results and see our team winning, because we don't mind whatever is a practice or training, but we need to win.
So you said you lost 6-0. Am I right?
Yes, it's the team that, because that's why we had a lot of injuries. Some other players, I think they're going to come back. The lack of doubt, they got the injury, and then they come back. Well, I think you see the pitch is not 100% there, and other way around. But anyway, it's not an excuse, because it's very important to see the player together and see the coach get combination for the team, which one is the right one. But the one who get injured, they will be back. They will send the other one. But we are willing to see them again on Bloemfontein.
On Bloemfontein. Okay, we'll watch the space very closely and see how things are unfolding. Saddam, you know that we are a financial company. I just want to share the books that we have on our store. Here's another one. It's called Entrepreneur Awakening with a Drive, written by Nom Samasbugo, an entrepreneur in Emalahleni. And then she runs a number of business. And then this is a beautiful read that people can get for themselves. And then here's one of my books, which is called How I Turned 500 Rand into a Million Rand Business. This book you find, you get it in 2 ways. You get it in ebook, you also get it in hard copy. And then you can get it directly from us. Now, Saddam, as I've already said, that, now let's go to Copa America. I'm sure you saw what happened to Lionel Messi. I'm sure you've seen the bruise that he suffered, and then he cried, he cried so much after that. And then, but you know what? Fortunately enough, they won. They won, all right? And then Lionel Scaloni has done very well as a coach. And I know people were doubting him. They said he won't do well as a coach. And then look, if I am to give you his records, you'll see how well this guy has done. Scaloni, he has done exceptionally well. Look, um, since he started, Scaloni, he played, for the past 5 years, né? He played 61 matches, and then he won 45, all right? And then he drew only 5, he lost 2. That's a great record, okay? And then, they have more than 3 trophies, So that shows how good Scoloni is. Do you understand? So um, we will look into that. Now, I don't know whether did you watch Copa America? Did you watch Copa America?
Yeah, I do watch it, and then I was also very upset to see what happened to Messi. You know, when you are a soldier, it's not because he wants the team to win or to lose. That's to play the game because he wants to get the good record of all the tournaments that he won, the World Cup, the Copa, the UEFA. That is good for him because the time he retired, you know, that he does all of them. Because people was accusing him that Messi took him too much, but he never win, blah, blah, blah. But today, correct everybody, make sure that his team win. So I think it was good. But anyway, Argentina, it was the favorite on the day, like even Spain on the other side. They both was a favorite. We were not surprised to see them winning. But Messi is a soldier, as a man. That's why he wanted to die in the field of play.
Yeah, look, I think he has done extremely well. I was quite happy with the way he played. So, well, I hear people say, no, Messi was not shining, but I didn't see that. Me, I saw him. He played well. I think in the final, the game before the final, he was struggling. All right, he was struggling a lot at the game before the final, and then here are the Argentinian as the champions. He was struggling, I think, but they told us that he had an injury. He was playing with the injury because he wanted to win this so bad. And then Lurato Martinez said, after scoring the goal, he said, I was doing it for my family and I was also doing it for Messi. He said, this guy gave me confidence. He's the best leader that we have. He gave me confidence. Remember, Lautaro Martinez was not scoring, and there was an opportunity of Messi scoring a hat-trick with penalty. Then he gave it to him. So he said, I appreciate for everything that he has done for me. So I don't know. What's your take? Can we see some of our players, showing that kind of generosity when they play and then think for others? Who do you think is doing that?
No, I think now we no longer have those players who have anger when you see them playing. You can see our players this time, even the body language when they enter in the field of play. They don't want to die in the field of play. They want to play as a players because they are on the duty. But if you can see the player from overseas, they play with their heart. They know that they play for the team, they play for the sponsor, they play for the supporters. Now, some other players they just go and play. And after the game, they take their car and go home. They don't mind. They're going to get paid not to But when you can see the overseas teams, they play because they know they play for their country, they play for their talent, not for their family.
Now, look here. I just want to show the severity of the injury. Look how severe it is. Look at that foot, and then as you can see, the Argentinian were very worried. Look how swollen it is. And I saw when he fell down, and then I think that player went on top of him and he tried to play for 15 minutes. And that is why the foot said, "No, I cannot carry you anymore." So it was a sad thing. And then I think people are worried whether is he still gonna play or what's gonna happen. And then I saw that Paredes was trying to console him. You know, the Argentinian players, they are always there for him. So just like him has always been there for the Argentinian. And then, but you know what? I must say, Colombia, they played well. Remember when they played this game, they had played about 28 games unbeaten, all right? And we need to be fair enough. I hear the coach of Colombia, and he was correct. He said, look, I'm proud of my boys because these are young players, new players. When Argentina, they're having this squad for almost 7 years now. So there is, they solid, they know each other quite well. And these boys, they are playing that kind of a team. And he went further to say, remember, Argentina, they lost World Cup, they lost Copa America many times, so they became strong and strong. He said, out of this, we'll become strong. What do you say about your team, Kaiser Chiefs, as this guy say? Do you think it's correct that the mere fact that the players tried their best and then, so things, they need to, pep themselves at the back? What's your take?
Yeah, I think if you can say the Colombia, people didn't believe as well that they can reach the final. And then when they go there, they were going there without losing nothing, but to get pride. That they reach it. To play Argentina at the final is something else. But they try because to go to the final, we can't both win, but they're still the winner because to go to the final, they get something. Knowledge and the reputation, the name of the Colombians, they were there. It was nice to see Colombia players play against Messi and whatever. So I think it was nice. And then also the coach to give the young one to prove themselves. And then because to play the competition is not proper place, it was very tough.
It's a very tough competition. Let me welcome Lastborn. Lastborn, welcome to the show. I see that you have joined us. We are talking we are talking Copa America and Euro. Now we are discussing Copa America. We've already discussed Copa America. So do you want to say something? How did you saw the games?
Yeah, no, first things first, yes, good morning to you, Mr. Shabalala, and to Mr. Saddam. Yeah, no, Copa America, I could say first things first, I can start with Copa America. Very interesting tournament. Great to see James Rodriguez, I could say, the man of the show, the man of the tournament. Yes, winning player of the tournament. He had 6 assists in the whole tournament. He had a good tournament. Martinez as well, top goal scorer of the tournament with 5 goals. After each and every goal, he would congratulate Messi, go to Messi, and just give him a hug. He's been saying that he's been the man that's been supporting him throughout, So I think he's the man that stepped up for Argentina. And yeah, it was a good tournament and for them as well. They came out of tops and but with the Euros, Spain looks incredible. The youngsters that were brought in that tournament, Spain was just buzzing. Spain had the goals in them. Remember, I did predict last week that they would win 2-1, and they did win by 2 goals.
You did predict 2-1.
Yeah, so they deserve the tournament, honestly. They deserve the tournament. They did well. And remember last time, before I end up, when Spain won the World Cup, they won the Euros first in 2008. Then they came back to win the World Cup in 2010 and defended the Euros again in 2012. So Spain is cooking again. Spain is coming back.
And you know what is good about Spain? They have all young players. And if you look at that squad, it was not only Barcelona and Real Madrid this time. You have players from Atletico Bilbao, Zuba Mendes. Zuba Mendes playing for Atletico Bilbao. Am I correct?
Yes.
Brilliant player. You know, this time I saw what Zubimendi is. I know that Barcelona has always been chasing this guy, but I was saying, yeah, man, why are they chasing him? You know, but he's a brilliant player. Brilliant. When I watch Zubimendi, I see a Busquets in him, the younger Busquets. And I was so impressed with Zubimendi. He played exceptionally well. And then what about Williams, the young boys, Williams and Yamil Lamar?
Yeah, no, Nico Williams. We hear that there's stories that are happening behind the scenes that Barcelona is on the verge of signing him. You know, I think that will be a good addition to the new camp. I think it deserves to go for a bigger team. Imagine him and Lamine Yamal at Barcelona, you know, dominating. So yeah, I think that's one boy as well to watch and to look out for in the future.
Yeah. Well, good for him because his brother, I thought he would play for Barcelona, but his brother is old now. Nico is doing well. These are the glories that Messi has amassed for himself so far. And then, so it was a great feeling for Lionel Messi. These are the medals that he has already amassed for himself. Remember, this guy has competed football. There's nothing else to win. All right. If you win the World Cup, it will be a bonus. Just like Copa America was just like a bonus. But you know how football, how athletes are. They always want to go on and win. All right. And then here is with his family. And then this guy always bring the family to his picture. I think a lot of players, they must learn something out of this. Now, Tshepang, I know you're a Chiefs. Pirates is in Spain. They're doing well there in Spain. And then what do you think? Chiefs will be playing very soon on the, is it 27 or 28, Saddam?
On the 28th.
28.
28. And I can see that the fans are buzzing. And there is a whole lot of people who are going to Bloemfontein. Saddam and his team, they've already organized some trips, which is going to be very exciting. So, yeah. Saddam, let's go quickly to your branches. Remember, you gave me the news about branches. And then as you saw, when I started the show, I started with Tembisa branch. They were busy with elections. So thank you, Saddam, for sharing. And I repeat again, if you don't share, there's no way we can show you, okay? But if you share the news with us, we'll definitely share. Saddam, I see Tembisa branch, and then you have also organized a trip to Bloom. Let me show you here. And then this is the details. Do you want to talk about this?
Yeah, I think after election on Sunday, people was happy, and then we also just say, okay, thanks to the one who are elected to be executive member of Tembisa branch. Good luck for them. And again, I think the people are happy now, supporters of Tembisa branch. Remember, in Gauteng, Tembisa is a number one branch in Gauteng. They are number one in sector of supporters. But now, I think they do a great job, and then we're happy. We want to see ourselves there in Bloemfontein. We are going to other supporters to come as in numbers as well. As you can see, I send you more branches. They want to come left and right from all provinces, all regions. They want to come to see the Chiefs.
No, good luck. I hope you guys are going to win. Just like I said, that the way you guys are so happy, it's like you have won something, and you haven't won anything. Okay. This is the executive of Katlehong branch. All right. The chairman there is Mr. Mukonza. So that's the executive. Then there's also Siabuswa branch. They have their meeting, and then they are preparing for the new season. The date is the 21st of July, Sunday. So yeah, and then people should go and support. By the way, your trip to Bloemfontein is 400 rand, ne? To and fro, Saddam.
Yes, 400 rand. Ambur Mahala. 400 rand.
Ambur Mahala, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Guys, thank you so much. Much appreciated. And then thank you for coming. I know it's difficult for you guys to oh, gee was. I think I've got a bit of a problem with my thing here. I don't know what's happening. Okay, guys. Oh, you. Now, Saddam, bid the viewers farewell.
Yeah, thanks, comrades, thanks, Tshepang and viewers. It was a great show. Good luck to my team on the 28th when they play against a young team from Tanzania. And then well done to Spain to win, and also Argentina. It was good on the weekend to see those. Supporters of Kaizer Chiefs, ticket available at Spa, 60 Rand and 40 Rand. Please let's buy a ticket and go watch our team and welcome our players and welcome our coach. Thanks to the management and everyone.
Okay, Tshepang, what's your take?
Yes, no, thank you very much, Mr. Saddam, to the viewers out there, and to also Mr. Shabalala. And yeah, looking forward to the game on the 28th of July, Kaizer Chiefs versus Yanga. I think that one will be for the fans. But yeah, and congratulations as well to Orlando Pirates. Looks like the preseason preparations are doing well. And yeah, they're doing good. Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys. Much appreciated. And then thank you. Thank you for